Welcome back to 5 Minutes With on Bluehorn TV. We're looking to find the top talents all over the country that can help you and your company with marketing and advertising. From creating a digital campaign to campaign development, reporting analytics, today's journey takes us to New York. We are visiting with Yardeni. Yardeni, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us about your firm and how you stand out from other marketing firms.
So the name of our company is the Yardeni Group, and essentially we do marketing, consulting, and advertising. So, obviously we have the slew of services that most digital agencies and even traditional agencies offer. So we also do TV commercials, media planning, and so forth. But actually what makes us unique is the offerings that we have to our clients. And what that means is that our goal with our clients is not to have them for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Our goal is to have them 1 year or 2 years maximum, and help them actually create an internal team where they don't need an agency to support them anymore. Because I think that's, the direction today is people really want to internalize their companies and they don't want to really outsource anymore. And they want to have full control of what's happening. So what we do is we take a 2-layer approach. On one side is the marketing, which is essentially creating the strategy, building the strategy with the team. The advertising, meaning how we're going to execute that marketing strategy. And also from the side of management, we help create a synergy between the marketing operations, between the business operations. And our idea is to synchronize the two so you don't need an agency anymore. That is what differentiates us between other agencies.
That's a very great concept. Do you find, let's say you place someone within one of your customers, with the average turnover on how long an employee lasts with a company, they're always going to need advertising assistance that's outsourced at some point, wouldn't they?
Absolutely. So the idea is, as opposed to having a partner for, on a retainer every single month, the idea is to get them to a place where they need every quarter, every once a year for a quarter, they have a short-term project. If they need to reposition, tweak, the idea is to actually, we've helped people build their teams internally where they've had no marketing department. We've actually helped them build a marketing department. We've helped them create with a strategy that internal infrastructure. So the idea is that eventually, yes, you always do need to retweak. The industry is constantly growing. There's constant changes in the digital side, even on the TV side. So yes, absolutely. The idea is that they do need, but for short periods of time. The idea is not to have them pay that retainer every single month, because that does come from the bottom line. It does come off the bottom line.
What do you feel the biggest change in advertising, the way people advertise over the next 2 years is going to be?
So obviously there's been this tremendous push towards digital advertising. And, it's basically everybody is saying we need a digital advertising campaign, and they've been pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. I think what's going to start to happen in the next 2 years is traditional is essentially going to have a little bit of, it's going to start building up again. And what that means is the TV, radio, and magazine advertising will start to come back a little bit less on the magazine, because now everybody reads everything online. But the TV advertising and the radio advertising, to get the people right in front of will be synergized with the digital, meaning integrated, where they'll see an ad on Facebook, they'll see an ad on Instagram, and then they'll also see TV commercial, and they'll also see a billboard. And you understand? So essentially, to create that synergy in the next 2 years, I think is going to be a lot of the focus towards that direction.
Very good. Well, is there any advice that you'd give to somebody who's starting their own digital firm? Anything that you'd let them know to help them get started?
If you're starting a digital firm, I think the first thing is to have a specialty, which means to have a certain topic that you're interested in. For example, it could be the medical field. You could be working with doctors where you understand the patients very well. Or if you have, the idea is to pick something that you're passionate about. If you're going to start a digital advertising agency, I think that there's a lot of general advertising agencies out there today, especially on the digital side, to have a specific niche that you're good at. And then understanding the customer side as well. We have a really deep understanding of what the customer may need. For example, if you come from a construction background, what a developer needs, what a architect is looking for when he's looking for companies. So to understand that side, to understand the customer side really well. And then in addition, I mean, just to grow your business, I always say, I'll always never spend money on advertising until you have a good referral system in place, which means getting your first 2 or 3 clients, go to friends, go to families, and try to get those clients on board with you. I think is an amazing, to try to get your first 2 clients and then build referrals from that. And then you start advertising. Then you've earned the right to advertise and spend money on advertising. That's what, I believe.
Well, Yehuda, thank you for joining us on Bluehorn TV today. And to find out more about the Yardeni Group, visit us at bluehorn.com. We look forward to seeing you next time on Bluehorn TV.